Hi, hello students. In this video, we are going to be solve some bits on the chapter reflection of light for curved surfaces for the Polyset TSRJC and APSRJC entrance exam. The first question is the laws of reflection of light are valid for yes, the laws of reflections are valid for question is that first option one is plane mirrors, concave mirrors, convex mirrors, and all reflecting surface. As all the reflecting surface will obeys the laws of reflection. Here, you need to note the point. These reflecting surfaces are smooth reflecting surfaces. Clear? So all the smooth reflecting surfaces will obey laws of reflection. By means of that, you will get regular reflection. Regular reflection. So option 4 is a correct one. And coming to the second question, match the following. Speed of light in air, it is approximately equal to 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. It is the standard values, all of these are. Speed of light in water, it is around 2.25 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second. And coming to the speed of light in the glass can be given as 2 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second. So the options are first one is C, second one is A, the third one is the remaining one is B only. No? C, A, B. Option 4 is the correct option. Next. Wait a second. It is loading. Question number 3. The nature of the image formed on the retina on the human eye lens, human eye is. See, look at here. Actually, this is a question from human eye and its colorful world. In the eye, we have the biconvex lens. It is a converging lens. We know all of this. And the image will form on the retina. And the distance between the retina and the eye lens is 2.5 centimeter. This distance is fixed. So now the retina is indirectly it is acting like a screen. So on the screen the image is formed. The image which can be captured on the screen is called a real image. Clear? It is a real image, and the real image is always inverted. Clear? So the real image and inverted. Actually here I tick wrong. This is the real and inverted. Option 4 is the correct. Next, an air bubble in water will act like, look at here. Here I have taken one air bubble and the outside medium is water. And how it will be act? It may be act like concave or convex mirror. Let us be analysis. Now I had taken one of the ray which is passing and which is striking the air. Now I am going to be draw the normal at this point of incidence. So the normal you will get like this. Now water is acting like the denser medium, air is acting like the rarer medium. The light is traveling from denser medium to rarer medium, so the light ray will bend away from the normal. Again, this is for at the primary refraction. Secondary surface refraction also we need to consider, then only we will get the conclusion. Now at the secondary surface, if you draw the normal will you will get like this. Now the reflected ray, how will you get? Refracted ray. Now again the light ray is traveling from rarer medium to denser medium. The rarer medium is air to water. Again it is traveling. So again it will bend away from the normal. See, look at here. The whatever the ray you had taken, actually the incident ray is moving in this direction. But the final ultimate emergent ray you are getting like this. So it will be like acting like a diverging. So which lens is acting like the diverging lens? A biconcave lens will be acted like the diverging lens. So the option is 4th one. I hope all of you understood. Next, 5th one. An object of 4 centimeter in size placed at 25 centimeters is placed at 25 centimeter. The distance at which the screen should be placed from the mirror to get the sharp images. And look at here, For this question, the data is insufficient. Here, we can't get the image characteristic until you know the focal length. So for this question, the focal length is 15 centimeters. By using this, we need to going to be get the answer. Two methods I will tell you. First, analyze the problem. I'm going to be analyze the problem. So here he had mentioned a concave mirror. So on the concave mirror, in front of the concave mirror, he placed one of the object. The focal length of the concave mirror had taken as 15 centimeters. Then the center of curvature will be double the focal length, so 30 centimeters. Now we place the object at a distance of 25 centimeters. So this is O dash is the object. Now where will you get the image? You will get the image beyond C. I hope you all of you understood. The image will be from beyond C. If you find out the image distance, it will be more than 30 centimeters. Why? Because it is beyond C. So any option available which is more than 30 centimeters, so option 4 is the correct one. If two or more options are there which are more than 30, then you need to go for the calculation method. So this is the analysis method. By using the analysis method only, we can answer such kind of questions mostly. Even I'm going to be calculate the image distance also. 1 by f is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. This is called mirror formula. And while solving these kind of problems, we need to apply sign convention. So the object distance in the question is mentioned as 25 centimeters and the focal length is 15 centimeters. If you apply the sign conventions, in order to apply the sign conventions, first we need to take the incident ray. Always the incident ray will be directed from object towards the mirror. So it is the incident ray. So if you apply the sign conventions, object distance you will get minus 25 and the focal length also negative. Why? Because these two distances should be measured opposite to the incident ray. We need to travel opposite to the incident ray. The distance which is measuring opposite to the incident ray can be taken as negative. From this, 1 by v can be written as 1 by f minus 1 by u. Then after I'm solving the equation, the LCM will be fu. In the numerator, you will get u minus f. This is the value of 1 by v. Then v you will get as fu divided by u minus f. Substitute the values, you will get the answer. Now, what the thing? Then v is equal to f into u. F value is minus 15 and minus 25 and divided by u minus f. U value is minus 25 minus of minus f is minus 15. I hope you all of you getting minus into minus 15, sorry, minus into minus plus 15 into 25 divided by minus 25 minus of minus, it will be plus 15 minus 10 you will get. Now look at here. 5 3s are 5 2s are. Then you will have the remainder 3 into 25 divided by minus 2 and 3 into 25 it is nothing but 75 by 2 minus of 75 by 2. What is the half of 75? It will be 37.5. So the negative sign is indicating the image will form outside the mirror. It is nothing but the image distance is opposite to the incident ray. So it is from outside the mirror. It is nothing but a real image. Clear? So option 4 is the correct option. Next question. Mostly you can solve such kind of question by using analysis method only. Don't go for the numeric, don't go for the solving type. Why? Because it is waste of time. If two or more options are recurring, then you should go for solving only. Coming to the sixth one, a convex mirror of radius. How much radius he mentioned? The radius is 3 meters, used as a rear view mirror in an automobile. A bus is located, sorry, it is not it. If a bus is located at a distance 5 meters from the mirror, the nature and position of the image of the bus, and directly we can say that in a convex mirror, always the nature of the image is the image will form behind the mirror, means inside the mirror. Behind the mirror is nothing but inside the mirror, and it will be diminished image, diminished image, and it is a virtual and erected image. See, look at here. For virtual and erected image, always we will get for the virtual image we will get the positive magnification, and for diminished image the magnification will be less than 1. So the magnification will be positive and less than 1. So the option is, any option is there, becomes twice wrong. Erected of the image, we will see no change. So look at that. We will solve such kind. We have two options. So by using the formula only, we are going to be solve that. So what is the magnification? M is equal to minus V by U. But you don't know V value. So first we need to find out V by using the lens mirror formula, not lens formula. 1 by V plus 1 by U. And from this 1 by V is equal to 1 by F minus 1 by U. And in here 1 by V is equal to, you have the LCM F into U and U minus F. Anyhow, V is equal to U minus F by F into U. So from this, and here also you need to apply the sign conventions, my dear friends. And F is will be is equal to R by 2, and the R value is 3 by 2, nothing but 1.5. It will be plus, and it is a convex mirror. Let us say the position of the object is here. Since the position of the object lies outside the mirror, it is against the incident ray. So you should get as minus 5 meters, and F is plus 1.5 meters. So U value is how much? Minus 3, and F is 1.5 plus 1.5. So that's why I'm not considering plus sign there. Again, F value is 1.5 into, and the U value is minus 3. So here you will get minus 3 plus 1.5 minus 1.5 divided by, one more thing, 1.5 multiplied by minus 3. 1.5 will get cancelled. Minus and minus also will get cancelled. You will get 1 by 3. It is around 0.33, my dear friends. So here the option is not 0.23, 0.33. So option 1 is the correct option. And the seventh one, an object is placed 10 centimeters in front of a concave mirror of focal length 20 centimeters. The image will be, and look at here. So first we will try to solve this kind of problem by using analysis method, pole, focus, and center of curvature. The concave mirror focal length is 20 centimeters and the radius of curvature 40 centimeters, where the object is placed at a distance of 10 centimeters. So the object is placed between pole and focus. The image will be, so when you place the object between pole and focus, you will get the image behind the mirror, and the nature of the image will be virtual, erected, enlarged. So these are all the ray image characteristics by drawing the ray diagram. So direct answer, virtual, erected, enlarged. And the next eighth question is, what is the eighth question? Eighth question is, an object is placed 10 centimeters from a convex mirror of focal length 15 centimeters. So the focal length of a convex, which mirror, convex mirror is 15 centimeters. So look at here. First, we will try to solve by using analysis method. If two or more options are we are getting, then we need to go for the numerical solving method. So the focal length of a convex mirror is 15 centimeters and its radius will be 30 centimeters. The object is placed at a distance of 10 centimeters. So that is the object. So where will you get the image? See here, four options are there. 4 centimeters behind the mirror, 4 centimeters before the mirror, 5 centimeters behind the mirror, and 5 centimeters before the mirror. Obviously, the image will form behind the mirror only, but we have the conclusion. We have, after eliminating the options, so before options should be eliminated. Why? Because the image is from behind the mirror. So here, two options are there. Option 1 is 6 centimeters behind the mirror, and option 3 also 5 centimeters behind the mirror. So by using an analytical method, we can't solving such kind of problem. So we need to go for the numericals method only. What is mirror formula? 1 by F is equal to 1 by V plus 1 by U. and 1 by v is equal to 1 by f minus 1 by u. Every time I am repeating the same problem, by repeating you will mm, store the store the formula in your minds, friends. That's why I'm repeating the formula, repeating every time. So this is v value. Now the f value is plus 15. Why? Because the focal length will be in the same direction that of the incident ray, and the object distance. What is the object distance? U is equal to, I will take minus 10 centimeters. Why? Because it is opposite to the incident ray direction. Now substitute the values, you will get the answer. The f value is 15 and u value is minus 10, and the u value is minus 10 minus 15. So minus 15 into 10, don't multiply numerator. Why? Because you will get complexity. Divided by minus 10 minus 15 minus 25. Anyhow, minus minus will get cancelled. 2 3s are 2 5s are again 2 3s 2 5s are 5 1s are 5 2s are. The answer is 6 centimeter. It is nothing but plus 6 centimeter. So plus sign is indicating the distance will be in the same direction of the incident ray. So the image is from inside the mirror. Inside the mirror is nothing but behind the mirror. So 6 centimeters behind the mirror. Option 1 is the correct one. I hope you all of you understand. Next, ninth one. The images formed by a plane mirror is always, and what is the nature of the image? You have some characteristics for the image formed inside the plane mirror. That will be virtual image, and it will be erected image, virtual erected, and the third one is same size image. And here main thing is object distance is equal to image distance, and the fifth one is laterally inverted. So these all five are the image characteristics for plane mirror image formation in the plane mirror. So virtual erected is there, laterally inverted is there, lateral inversion and inverted both are same. Same size of the object is fantastic. Sixth one is height of the object is equal to height of the image, also correct answer. So all the above is the correct option. Option 4 is the correct one. Real image is always, it is always inverted. Gunshot answer. 11th one. The if the position is the question, if the position of the object is at focus, so the object position is at focus, the size of the image formed by a concave mirror, and look at here, this is very important. So now I place the object on focus. It is only possible for a concave mirror. So when you place the object on focus, if you sketch the rays, the ray which is passing parallel to the incident ray, it will be passes through focus. The ray oblique at pole after reflection, it will be make same angle in the opposite direction with the principal axis. If you sketch these two rays will be parallel to each other. So if the beam of light is passing parallel, here our assumption is the image will be formed at infinity. Our assumption is the parallel beam of light will be converged at infinity. This is our assumption. So the image is formed at infinity. And here check the option, same size image, diminished point size. All of these are wrong options. So the rectified answer is highly enlarged. See, look at here. When you place the object between focus and center of curvature, you will get B on C. See, if you are moving the object on F, definitely the image will be formed at infinity. It will be highly enlarged image. This thing you should remember. And coming to the 12th one. In a concave mirror, the position of the object is at infinity. The position of the image will be formed on focus. This is gunshot answer. The image will be formed on focus. Next, positive magnification indicates. Look at here, friends. Look at here. Here I need to make a note to you. See, magnification. M. Magnification. See, look at here. If magnification is negative, then it will be the real image. And real image is always inverted. And the magnification is positive, the image will be virtual image and it will be erected. Virtual image is always erected. So here the magnification I am splitting into two parts. The part one is sine and the part two is magnitude. Magnitude is my second part. So in the part two, magnitude is nothing but it is a number. Don't get confused. Number. So part one is sine and the part two is number, nothing but the magnitude. If the magnitude is more than one, then it will be enlarged image. What is the nature? Enlarged. The magnitude is less than one, the image will be diminished. Then what about the magnitude is equal to one? Yes, correct. It will be same size. Look at here. Here I'm going to be take plus 0.3 is the magnification. Now I'm going to be split into two parts. Part one is sine and part two is magnitude. So while taking the magnitude, you should take only number. You should not take the sign. Nothing but the positive, negative value you should not take. Clear? So sine is positive. So it will be the virtual image. Virtual image is always erected. And the magnitude is 0.3. Don't take plus 0.3. It will be just 0.3. So here I split the magnitude magnification into two parts. So two parts you should split. So magnitude is plus 0.3, which is less than 1. So it will be the diminished image. Virtual erected diminished image. It can be formed by a convex mirror. Remember, by using the magnification, we can find out the type of mirror also. See, for suppose I had taken m is equal to minus 0.3. So the part one is negative. It will be the real image and inverted image. Real inverted, and don't take minus 0.3. Next you need to take the part 2 as 0.3. Only magnitude you should take. Already you had taken the sine value. So the part 2, in the part 2 the magnitude is less than 1. So less than 1 means diminished. Clear? Real inverted diminished. Where will you get? When the object is placed beyond C. This is the position of the object and in front of a concave mirror. And coming to the magnitude is equal to minus 2. And look at here, my dear friends, the first part is part 1 is what is the part 1? Negative sign. Negative sign means real. Real image is always inverted. Very good. Real image is always inverted. And the magnitude is more than 1. And remember, don't get confused. The magnitude m is minus 2, why you are taking, or why you are taking more than 2. So here magnitude only you should consider. The magnitude is a number which is more than 1. So magnitude is more than 1. So it is the enlarged image. Clear? I hope you understanding all of you. So real inverted enlarged image. When will you get the real inverted enlarged image for the mirrors? When you place the object is placed between very good F and C. Which kind of mirror? In front of a concave mirror. So then you are going to be get the this kind of magnification. Now look at here. The positive magnification indicates. For the positive magnification, what is the nature of the image? Virtual erected. So the image is virtual and erected. So option 4 is the correct option. Next, 14th one. Concave mirrors mostly forms. See, look at here. The concave mirror mostly forms real image. Majority they will form real image, but they will by means of the concave mirror you will get either a real image or virtual image. But the question is asking mostly. You should use the word mostly. Mostly they will form real image. Anyhow you will get the virtual image also, but majority you will get the real image. So option 1 is the correct. 15th one. A ray of light which is parallel to the principal axis of a concave mirror. After reflection, it will passes through focus. So option 2 is the correct option. Passes through its focus after reflection. Direct question. Coming to the 16th one. 16th one. Virtual image is formed due to the fantastic question. See, virtual image is formed due to the diverging rays. Remember this thing, diverging rays. And the real image is formed due to the converging rays. See, by means of the diverging rays, see, look at here. Here I have taken one of the incident ray. Here I have taken the plane mirror. Now, after striking the incident ray, you got the reflected ray. Let us assume that it is a reflected ray. So let us say another ray also I have taken such that ray also diverging ray with respect to the each one. Now, how will you draw the uh, virtual image? How will you get the virtual image? By extending the reflected rays in backward direction. That ray is called controlled ray. So the virtual image also formed by the controlled ray. Controlled rays. What are controlled rays? Controlled rays are nothing but the reflected ray. Reflected ray extended in backward direction. So the ray which got by the extension of the reflected ray in backward direction, that is called control ray. So the virtual image formed by the diverging rays, also another answer also controlled rays. The mirrors used as the shaving mirrors and also used by the dentist is, here see, while shaving our face will be enlarged, then only we will shave our face without cutting. So in order to get, we will get the image will form, we will have the such kind of characteristics. They are, the image should be formed inside the mirror, that is nothing but virtual image is always erected. And not only these two things, the main thing is it will be enlarged, then only we will get the clear shave, otherwise we can't get. So when these characteristics can be got by using the concave mirror only. Remember, 18th one, in order to get the same size inverted real image with a concave mirror, the object must be taken at on scene. Direct answer. The mirror used in the car as a rear view mirror. See, look at here. A convex mirror is used as a rear view mirror. Why? Because it covers more field area. Covers more field area. And the second advantage, the first advantage with the concave mirror is more, it will cover more field area. And the second thing is, irrespective of the position of the object, always the nature is virtual, erected, diminished. So these two are the advantages which we are getting from the convex mirror, which is a divergent mirror. So that's why we are using the convex mirror as a rear view mirror. The principle of converging of light rays by a concave mirror is also used in drivers in car. No, drivers in cars, they will use a convex mirror. So option is wrong. TV dish antennas. Yes, here we are going to be use the TV using this application. Why? Because see, a antenna will be, let us consider the antenna is in concave shape. So the signals which are coming from the satellite, they will be parallel to each other. After then, they will, after, let us assume that they will reflect each other, they will converge and focus. So this thing will be used in the TV dish antennas. To strengthen the signal, we will do such kind of operation like a reflection of light on concave mirror. 21st question. When the object is taken between the focus and the pole of the mirror, the characteristics of the image formed behind the mirror. See here, we need to take it is a concave mirror. Why? Because between the pole and focus, we are placing the object. So definitely it will be the concave mirror only. So the answer is virtual erected magnified. Next, 22nd question is, the scientist who burned ship by using concave mirrors was, he was Archimedes. Archimedes is the scientist who saved his country from the enemies by using the concave mirrors. Dash mirror is used by the dentist. Obviously, it will be the concave mirror. Why? Because the teeth will be, the size of the teeth will be enlarged. Then only we'll identify the uh, bad part of the teeth. In car headlights, the concave mirrors are of dash shape. Generally, we will use the concave mirror or a parabolic mirror. Parabolic mirror also we can use. Coming to the next question. A convex mirror is a dash mirror. A convex mirror is a diverging mirror, and a concave mirror is a converging mirror. Next question, we will continue in the next part. Thank you for